Bates Professional 17 how-to video. In this video, we'll show you how to go through a PDF document page by page. You can edit, redact, and Bates stamp in one operation. Alright, let's get started. I've got my initial in for my new user. I'm going to press next. We're going to do the manual stamp. And so I will highlight that and come down and press next. We're on the file input page. We'll go up and get a file. We'll say next. This will leave it default as we have before. I've already filled this in, manual stamp. We'll change this back to a 0 or a 1, I mean. And this is what our stamp will look like. I put manual stamp for a prefix and 3 digits for our leading zeros. Press next. On this page we have this will be our stamp that we're going to put on, our label item information. And basically what we're doing here is we're going through, select our file or files, and design our stamp, and then we'll go to the manual stamp where we can edit the file itself. So this will take us there next. And this is the output page. And this is the manual stamping. And this is the file that we had selected earlier. And on this page we have, you'll notice there's 3 little arrows on this bar, and what that does is opens up extended controls that are used for manual stamp and a couple other things that I'll show you. But we have the configuration for our stamp, we have our redact color, you can put a border around it, your highlight color, and you can have a border around it. The next one is location, and you'll notice that I've got the stamp in the top left, and that can be moved any place on the page as normal. And we can also turn it off if we just want to redact, modify the document without Bates stamping it. Then we could just turn this off and it takes the number out and we won't put a number on it. So we'll leave that off for right now. And then this page also has the ability to go full screen so that you can, and then our controls down here, we can make it go fill up the screen. So that gives us a big canvas to edit. And if we want to redact an area, you can select an area to redact, and then you can come down and just go like this and take as much as you'd like, and you can do it several different times any way you want. And you notice that that makes an entry up here, the redact, and these are the measurements where it's going to redact. If you decide you don't want to redact that, you can simply highlight it and go up and push the delete key and it will take it away. If you would like to, say, remove a page from a document, you can do a Control X, and that is a toggle switch, which if you right click on this, it'll tell you delete, toggle, Control X. So this is set to remove now. If we change our mind, we can go over and say Control X, and now it's not going to be deleted. We also have the ability to highlight You see, here's our little magic marker, and we can come down and we could highlight this text the same way we were going to redact it, and you can pick the color that you want to highlight it in and a border around it. And the thing that makes the redact color changeable, makes that such a good feature, is say that you have to take a paragraph out. So we're going to go get the redact tool, and we want to take this paragraph out. We can go down here and do this, but we could go up and change the redact color to white with, here, we'll use this one down here, this white. And we have to, before I do that, I have to change the color first. So now it's taken out. I go back and get my redact tool, and I go here, and we'll do the same thing. And you'll see that it redacts it in white and puts a border around it. And you can change the color of your border and the line thickness and so forth on it. So this puts a line around it. And this is extremely useful if you're going to redact a lot and you're going to have to print it. You know, you save so much toner cartridge and makes better looking documents is what it amounts to. And so then when we're all done with our edit, we can go up, and if we could want to Control X, we could take this page out. We can do that. And then we'll bring this back down to the right size. Our document is redacted, and so when we push next this next time, that makes all the changes to the document and stamps it if we had required it. So that will be in our saved documents here, stamped documents. And here's the one we have just redacted. We redacted it. We took that one page out. We only got 4 pages now. We used to have 5. And it's easy to use, and this is another item where the best way to learn how to do it is get a couple documents and just hands-on, just do it. And it'll all work good for you. Thank you for viewing our how-to video. Please download our Bates Professional 17 and give it a test drive and see how easy it is. And remember, help button on every page tells you exactly what to do on that page. Thanks again. Bye.